Hey, welcome back everybody. Getting ready to get on the road here again. We did hit 350,000, 65 miles now on the old girl. Still running well. Hey, so the point of my video today, and I'm going to make it short, is the upcoming silver moves and what we're expecting this coming week to close out the 2025 financial calendar. What it looks like is all the big banks here in America are going to be instituting what's called force majeure, which is going to be settling all paper silver contracts in cash. No settlements will be done in physical metals. If you're holding SLV or any type of paper physical contracts, and there's several different options out there. What's going to happen here is they are going to let this price run up to about $100, maybe a little bit more, maybe 105, maybe 110. And once it gets to a certain point, they're going to send out an announcement announcing force majeure, which is going to be settling for the previous day or the last closing or the last week's closing price, which would be Friday's price at the COMEX, which I think is around $79. And what's going to happen is that price, you're going to be settled in cash. Meanwhile, the physical asset is going to continue to rise. It's going to be up near 100, 110, potentially $120, and you're going to be forced into selling your shares. They're just going to sell them for you and settle you in cash. And then they're going to keep all of the physical metal that your SLV shares were for. The price is going to continue to rise, and it's basically going to be about a 50% theft on everybody holding paper contracts. I'm not doing the best job of explaining it. That is in a nutshell, excuse me, of what's happening and what should be coming. If not on Monday, on Tuesday. I'm anticipating this definitely before the close of the day on Tuesday, I would think. And only because there's not enough physical metal to settle these contracts. They're not. And too many people are standing for physical delivery finally, so they are up Schitt's Creek without a paddle, and they're going to settle in cash. And they're going to clear out everybody's positions in paper. So if you hold silver, if you're invested in metals, keep your eye on this. Could I be wrong? I could be. But if I was them to get out of this jam, this is what I would do. Because they're going to steal 50% equity from all paper silver holders because they're already up Schitt's Creek on their short positions, and this 50% theft from anybody holding paper silver contracts is going to be used to cover their shorts. That's their only out. It's the only card they have to play. And when you buy paper contracts, it's right in the contract that they have the ability to close and settle you in cash in the event of unsustainable market conditions or some type of verbiage to that effect. Act of God, etc., war, whatever. There's different stipulations in the contract. But this market runaway is one of them, and I believe it's going to be used. So keep your eye out for it. That's what I believe is going to happen. That's what I would do if I was them. To understand the powers that be, you really have to think like a scumbag. You have to think like somebody looking to cheat people, looking to rob people. How would you do that? And it's unnatural for most normal people to think like that. So you have to throw your mind into a certain frame of mind. How would you get over on somebody? Well, this is how they would do it. It's not a great way of spending your time thinking, but if I was them, this is exactly what I would do. So, and it's one of the very last cards they have in their hand to play, so I would expect them to play it. So if you're in paper contracts, markets open at 9, get your ass out of that position and buy physical as soon as you can. Don't wait for a day or 2 days, because they're going to settle you at last Friday's close. Don't let this thing run up to 100, 110 bucks. Because they're not going to settle you at that price. You're better off closing your position, getting yourself to a shop or anywhere, buy physical, and then ride that thing. cut your losses right now. Get physical. Get out of paper if you're in paper. Very few people listen to this channel anyway, so I don't know who it's going to reach. If it reaches a couple of you, hey, that's cool. But just my opinion. And nothing's financial advice, of course. Of course. Who gets their financial advice from YouTube? Hee hee. All right, I'm off to the store. We'll talk to you. Happy New Year, y'all. See ya.